Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We got another recap of Love Island Australia season 3. This is episode number 5 and we had our first recoupling tonight. So before we unpack all of this drama, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications. You like the video, smash the like button, and feel free to drop a comment down in the comment section below. So we got a lot going on to talk about. Somebody revealed that they're not over somebody in particular. One island is dumped, and we have our first recoupling. So let's talk about it. So without further ado, let's jump into this video. Everything is still trying to settle down after the explosive fight that happened between Taku and Aaron. And when we say the dust is settling, we mean that Aaron and Taku are venting about their little spat to whoever is listening to them. So, but it's drama, so the Islanders are definitely all in. And Aaron is upset. He had the nerve to say to Ryan, that he's a sensitive little bee. He called him a B word. But it's banter though. I really don't care. And I'm like, dude, yeah, obviously you do care because you're still talking about it. And in the meantime, we got Taku filling in Jess over Aaron's joke, his so-called trying to be funny about knocking the fruit platter over while Taku was on his date. And then, of course, going into the details on how the situation escalated. And, I mean, he was like, it was such a small thing that could have been done and settled and done and over with real quick. But the next morning, Taku and Aaron, they had a little chat to clear out all the bad energy and the bad vibes. So hopefully they can move forward from there. But all it's about is Aaron being jealous because Taku stole his girl. So he'll get over it. So then we got Ari. Now, Ari is still telling Jess and Courtney that she still have feelings for Ryan. And she said, this is the first time I've felt something for someone in 7 years. And she had all these tears going on. But that door might just be closed and padlocked because over breakfast, Ryan tells Lexi that he doesn't want to pursue anyone else in the villa. So I don't know, Ari, you might have to move on because it looks like Ryan is going to lock it up with Lexi. And I think Lexi is probably on board with that. So that ship might have sailed. And then there's Ronnie. And Ronnie wants to pursue everyone. And he can't catch a break. He chats with Tina, who confirms she's into Mitch. He speaks with Rachel and Lexi too, and appears that he's going to go nowhere with Ronnie and Lexi, putting him in the ultimate friend zone. And they even sealed the deal with an awkward high five. Poor thing. I mean, he can't catch a break. Nobody wants to seal a deal or couple up with him or even basically have anything outside of the friend zone type of conversation. So it's not looking good for him. So we see later Taku and Jess share a sensual kiss that is interrupted by the sound of Tina peeing, flushing, and telling them their kiss is hot. That's why you shouldn't have a small date in a communal bathroom. It's not the best idea for these two. So Ryan is still on somebody's radar other than Lexi, and that's on the radar of Ari because she's confessing to Courtney that she's considering picking Ryan at the recoupling. She was like, what if I pick Ryan? Kind of acknowledging how Lexi picked Ryan when he had been happily coupled up with her. She knew what she had done. She knew that we were in a good direction. Ryan was stolen from me. I felt like if me and Ryan were still together, we could have been stronger as a couple together in the villa. I'm like, girl, the guy is gone. He wants to lock it down with Lexi. You need to keep it moving. Why? I mean, that's the thing about this show. You only got so many weeks or whatever. If the guy don't want to be with you, you need to move on and build a connection with somebody else. If he comes back, you may consider taking him back, but in the meantime, you need to be working on trying to couple up with somebody else. So I don't know what she's gonna do, but she's wasting time trying to go after this guy. Then even Courtney decided to jump in this because she wants to be a supportive friend and, encourages Ari to talk to Ryan, telling her she got nothing to lose. Now, as for Courtney, ahead of the recoupling ceremony, she found herself to be a very popular islander. She said she felt like she was under pressure. All the boys want to talk to her now, and it's scaring her. And then she loved it at the same time, but then again, she hated it. And then she's back to loving it. I'm like, girl, please get it together. But she said it's great. She felt like all of the kids want to come to Courtney camp. They're finally realizing Courtney camp is the best camp to be at. Now, we did see Courtney hit a reset button in regards to Aaron on their relationship, and there's romantic potential with these two once again. And somebody else bought a ticket to Camp Courtney, and that was Ronnie. And they hit it off with their first proper conversation in the villa. I mean, dang, he waited a week to just say hello. However, Mr. Jordan is struggling with the upfront and honest policy at Camp Courtney. You've never had a proper relationship, she asked him. Of course, after Jordan reveals that most of his girlfriends have only lasted around 6 months. Jordan was like, not like a proper, but we were fully invested. And she was like, well, why is that? Why do you think? What keeps going wrong on your end? Well, he claimed he gets bored with the same girl because they're not the right one. And Courtney was like, who would have guessed that? Especially before calling him out for making no effort with her after he kissed Rachel. So she definitely didn't give him any scouts badges in her camp, and likely he won't be coming back for the next session. And the only boy that is not checking into Camp Courtney is Mitch, because he has a spark with Tina. And I guess because he didn't show any interest. She was like, shut up, Mitch, you don't even know me yet. I haven't even kissed you yet. I'm a great kisser and I back myself. And I'm like, okay. In fact, I think Courtney might be the only girl in the villa that Mitch hasn't kissed. So Ari that night, just moments before the recoupling ceremony, she pulled Lexi in for a chat and she got all these tears flowing. She's like, oh, I still have feelings for Ryan. I really is it too late? And Lexi freaking out that Ari is going to steal her man back. Yeah, it could be a brutal move, but it also could be, in Ari's eyes, a little bit of karma. Now that text drops in announcing that it's time to recouple, and Sophie Monk walks in, and so then she starts by asking Mitch and of course Chris how they've settled in. And of course Mitch says everybody's been welcoming, and welcoming meaning you kissed everybody in the villa. Well, kiss can be a greeting, right? And after being voted as Australia's favorite islander, Taku was given the opportunity to choose who to couple up with first before the power would swap over to the girls. And of course, as we knew, after a few days of flirting and fostering a romantic spark, Taku decided to couple up with Jess. So Rachel was the first girl to pick, and she had no second thoughts at all in recoupling with Chris. She said, I never really believed that good guys existed until he walked in and showed me exactly what that was. So that's cool. They were like a cute couple. Now, Tina was the next to pick. She chose to recouple with Mitch, who had many girls chasing after him since he showed up at the villa. And she said from the moment he stepped into this villa, he brought a great energy. There's definitely a spark. It's definitely easy between us. And Sophie was too funny. She was like, so Mitch, I'm guessing you're going to stop kissing the other girls in the villa now? especially after we've been seeing Mitch sharing a kiss with almost every girl since he entered the villa a few days ago. So next up was Courtney, and Courtney decided to couple up with Ronnie. She did acknowledge that their relationship was fresh and new, and Courtney revealed that in time she's hoping that something would develop into a spark. So I don't know. I think she's more interested than maybe he may be, but we'll have to see. Maybe something can grow there as they continue to connect with each other. Of course, what we've been waiting for, Ari's decision. It was her turn. Now, after having Ryan stolen, as she says it, from her by Lexi, the Islander, she thought about stealing him back in the first recoupling, but when it came time to choose, she decided to couple up with Aaron. I mean, she did tear up after this decision, but she said, I just feel like I still have feelings for Ryan, but I just feel like it's one-sided and I can't do anything about it. And Ryan then he said, he didn't feel that they were compatible, potentially adding salt to the already open wound. So I'm glad that she moved on. There is nothing healthy or fun about being in a one-sided relationship. You never should chase somebody down who don't want to be with you. So I'm glad that she decided to choose someone else. I don't know about Aaron, and who knows, maybe she'll gain a spark, because one thing these two have in common is the fact that they want other people that they cannot have. So maybe they'll look into each other and build a connection and see where that goes. But we'll have to wait and see. So after Lexi stole Ryan from Ari, according to Ari, the couple had been growing closer and closer together. Lexi decided to recouple with Ryan. The decision left one person alone, and that was Jordan. He was the only single on the island, and he was dumped from the island. And before leaving, he said, I found someone I thought I could have connected with, and then it sort of backfired on me. That's why I'm at this position now. And he even said, I want to apologize to how I was the whole time. And then, of course, he packed his bags and he was leaving the villa. So, hopefully he'll find his person on the outside, and be happy. And, the thing is, Taku, he said it has all happened in a few days. It's hitting home. He was like, I think for now it's starting to kick in that we're here for only a short time. And at the end of the day, either you love or you leave. And he is absolutely correct. So as one islander leaves, another one heads in, and it is the bombshell Emily. She's about to drop into the villa, and this one has got beauty and brains because she has a science degree in geoscience, while also being Miss Universe Australia national finalist. So we'll see if there's going to be another shift with Miss Emily coming on board. So looking forward to it. I hope you guys are too. So I hope you enjoyed this video, this episode 5 of Love Island Australia. Like, comment, subscribe, sound off in the comments. I want to hear what your thoughts are on this particular episode. I'm glad Ari decided to move on, and looking forward to seeing, hopefully she build a spark somewhere and finding a person that best suited for her. So until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe. We will see you soon.